Morning, friends. Mandy here at Bare Bones Living. Welcome back. And I thought I'd bring you around with me while I did my morning chores and fed the animals. I figured I would give you guys a quick little update on what's going on the farm these days, and show you what we have going on the farm, what we don't have going on the farm anymore, and some new additions that we have. But first, we gotta feed everybody. They're hungry. So this is my current feed situation. Don't pass judgment, but this is my messy shed outbuilding that we have that we use. We usually have a brooder over here when we have chicks and stuff, and this is where I mix all my feed in here, and I store all my feed in here. And this over here is chicken feed. I keep my chicken feed in this big barrel here, and then this is all pig feed for 2 separate adult pigs. And I do 3 days at a time. We currently separated our chicken flock into 2 different pens. I'll tell you more about that when we get out there, but that's why I have double stacks for each of the flocks, 3 days worth. And then I have 6 over here because they eat morning and night, and the chickens only eat once a day, or get fed once a day. Checking it out. I feed the pigs first. This is Sangria, our mama pig. And then this is Tiger, our feeder. And Tiger is going into the freezer this weekend. But for now, she's still here and she needs to be fed. But Mama needs to eat because she needs to be able to feed those babies. And I'm getting a late start this morning because my kids are home because of the weather. But I know what everybody really wants to see are these cuties. Hi, babies. Hello, that's a little girl right there. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. Look at them fight back there. They're so cute. They're just like puppies. They're really funny. And they wrestle all the time. And these 2 are that white and black one back there. That's a female. And she's one of the 2 biggest. And then there's one, that big boy back there. He's the other biggest. And that's a boy. And they fight like no other for dominance. It is hilarious. Hi. Hi. Yeah. This little girl loves her scratches and attention. Yes. Yes, she does. Oh, she's so cute. So we are down to 10 piglets. We started with 13, and unfortunately we lost 3. We lost 3 girls, which was not that surprising. We were expecting to lose a couple, and 2 of them happened in one morning. And I thought that was going to be the end of it, but unfortunately we lost another one the next day. But now everybody's good and getting ovens. We have 6 boys and 4 girls now. And they are getting just the cutest little chubby bodies, and they're very playful and sweet. It looks like they might all be tricolored. I thought they were all tricolored when they were born, But then I started questioning, like that girl that's the largest. I thought she might have been just a black and white, but I think she might actually have some of that ginger in her. I think it's in her face. She's got a little trace of ginger in her. So you can see in that one's face, there's a little bit of, that's not the female I was talking about, but they have more ginger in their face. But they are tons of fun to watch. They're getting more and more comfortable with me and letting me pet them. Right? Yeah, still a little timid. Yeah, still a little timid. Hi. Don't bite me, please. No nibbles. No nibbles. Yeah. Yay. This is my favorite part of my morning, is getting to come out here and play with them and see them and watch them. They're so cute and rambunctious. And they are not coming out in this snow, right? One little piglet, one little boy, has been coming out with mommy in the morning when I feed. Didn't come out this morning, but other than that, they're staying in the nice warm hut we have here. Staying warm. So stinking cute. Look at them all. So this is our first litter of piglets, and I have to say that they are very, very similar to raising puppies, if you've ever done that, which I did when I was younger. My family did that. And they are very entertaining, and they just wrestle all day long. And I started noticing the other day that they all have like little nips out of their ears. And that's from picking on each other and beating up on each other. But yeah, very, very puppy-like. On my way over to the chickens, the turkeys were telling me that they needed some food, so I filled up their feeder and checked on their water. We are now at 7 turkeys. We had 10, and we dispatched 3 of the toms. So we still have George here, our daddy. And I thought we had one more tom in there, but I wasn't totally sure. And just the other day, that tom did plume up. So we do have another tom in here. He's just smaller. So we will be dispatching him, and the 2 smallest girls are babies from last year. And we'll be back down to our 4 breeders, the 3 hens, which are Penny back here, this red-headed one right here, and I'm not fully sure which is the other one because they all knocked off their bands except for Penny, because she's actually wearing chicken bands, and I had turkey bands on the other 2, and they kicked the turkey bands off, but she has this distinctive head. But one of these 3 is a male, and then there's one that has purple on her chest, and she's one of the babies. She got raked across the chicken wire and got a raw neck, and they were picking on her. So we covered that up with some blue coat, which I know is controversial and some people don't like it, but I also don't like them picking on her. So I went for the thing that I had handy, which was blue coat, and I figured I would rather her have some stinging, burning momentarily to get them to stop picking on her, which it did the job, but she still has some of that blue coloring on her chest. So we know that she's one of the daughters. That's probably the two daughters over there. And then, like I said, we'll be back down to our breeders because they will start laying eggs soon. And we will not be going and having all these turkeys and chickens going into winter again. That was poor planning on our part. Speaking of poor planning was our chicken situation. We had bred a bunch of chicks last year and we did not dispatch the ones that we had planned to dispatch before the winter. And so we ended up feeding them for way longer than we should have. And we will not be doing that again. But we did split our chickens into two separate flocks. So I have my Bielefelders over there. And then these are our assorted chickens. We dispatched all the roosters that we hatched out last year, except for that guy right there that's being chased, just because he was really pretty and we liked him. And he is the son of Coco here, our little black French Copper Moran, and Rick, our golden Wyandotte. And he looks really cool. And we also dispatched Rick and Rick Jr. earlier in the winter. And we were just planning on having our barred rooster be the rooster in here, but then on Butcher Day we decided we wanted to keep him around just because we liked him, we liked his coloring, and he's only related to Coco in here. She's almost done laying eggs. She's gonna be 5 this year, so he could maybe add some color to our flock. And then we got this Americana back there. She was our free chicken when we got our meat birds at the end of the year. And we had no idea what she was, but we're pretty sure she's an Americana of some sort. And I think it's a she, but Mike now thinks that it might be a he. I don't know. Really? It hasn't crowed and it hasn't laid an egg. It doesn't really have a waddle. I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts on that chicken there? If it's a hen or a roux? I'm not really sure. It gets picked on like crazy, but it is the odd man out. She was the only surviving, I keep calling it a she, but it's the only one surviving from that batch of chicks. So she's definitely low man on the totem pole. But she's hanging in there. I really hope that she's a hen and not a roux. We also did lose almost all of our guinea, and we're just down to these 2 lavender guinea, a male and a female that we bought. We lost all of our pearl and all the babies. We were down to, we lost all the babies first. They got picked off one by one. We had some kind of predator picking them off randomly, and these guinea leave this enclosure whenever they want. They're impossible to catch. They're dumb as rocks. Oh. Well, maybe it is a roux because I just saw that chicken mate. Son of a gun. Anywho, we're down to 2 guinea, and we had a pearl male and female that were both the original male and female pearls that we had. We only had the 2 girls from our original guinea. But this is all we got left. So we're probably gonna hatch out some guinea, but probably get some other guinea as well. And then we have our Bielefelder crew over here. We have them separated out so that we can collect some eggs and hatch some more chicks to sell. But we are definitely back in the eggs, which is a great place to be because we haven't had these in months. Fresh eggs. We've been eating water glass eggs. So this is very exciting. And last but not least, I made the mistake of having Mike go pick up the minerals from Tractor Supply, and he brought home chicks. So we got 4 straight run bards, 2 Rhode Island Reds, and 3 leghorns, white leghorns, which he's been wanting these 3 white leghorns. He's just been wanting white leghorns for years now, and we ordered them last year, but they did not survive the journey, and we only wanted a couple. And since we only wanted a couple, we didn't want to, you know, they have minimum orders and stuff like that, but Tractor Supply had them, so that's what led us to getting more Rhode Island Reds and more bards. I didn't know he was getting straight run bards. He didn't realize they were straight run until after he had, like, once you rang them up. I think that we have 2 females for sure, and I think that middle one there is a male, and I'm thinking this other one here is a male as well. So I think we got 2 males and 2 females. I wanted just females, but we can keep one of these males as our new breeder. And change out our lines because we plan on hatching barred eggs as well once we're done with the Bielefelders. And obviously those chicks will not be ready to start giving us any eggs or anything until next spring. So all the barred eggs that we will have from any of those chicks won't be until next year, but then that'll be all new lines. But lots of new things on our farm. The piglets are cuter than ever. We got new baby chicks. Spring is definitely in the air here on the farm. Very busy time of year already. Like I said, we're going to be putting Tiger into the freezer this weekend. And things just keep rolling here on the farm. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.